Welcome to Show Up and Glow. My name is Jalen. By the end of our time together, your mind will grow quieter, your body will feel lighter, and the weight of the day will simply fade away. But before we begin, let's take a nice, big, deep breath. Perfect. This is the Cozy Corner, a space created just for you to tune in and chill out. As you settle in and make yourself at home, please be sure to like and subscribe for more of this calm and cozy vibe. Now let's get started. Let's get it started. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. It is Sunday where we get a little weird and chatty. But the people who tune in for Sundays are the OGs, honestly. Because you guys like a well-rounded person and well-rounded content. You know what I'm saying? I give you, I sprinkle a little bit of something throughout the week for you. A little bit of something. Guys, we are working through Cozy Spaces again. Woo-woo! We got a new picture. I love it so much. I'm so very excited to continue this one. If you are new here, welcome. Grab your cozy hobby of your choice, or sit and watch me do mine, or put this on in the background of, God, I got an itchy nose today. Put this on in the background of whatever else you're doing, and just chillax. Chillax a little bit before the week gets started, and as the week came to an end. And I don't know if this is controversial, but I am the week starts on Monday person. I want my calendar to start Monday through Sunday. Sunday is the last day of my week. Controversial take, maybe unpopular opinion, I don't know. But Monday starts my week and Sunday is ending it. So that's what we're doing here today. Per usual, we have my favorite color pencils. Per usual, you get the first whiff and hit of the wonderful smell of color pencils. And I get the second one, and it makes me time travel. Yep, about 4th, 5th, 6th grade. Yep, somewhere around there. How has your week been? Do you have an exciting week coming up? Do you have any summer travels coming up? Guys, we are there. The summer solstice happened. Boo and yay. Here's the picture we're working through. I don't know what I'm coloring yet today. No, me not know what part I'm coloring yet? God, that's so out of character. No, but I have an idea. I have a sneaky idea what I'm going to color today. So yeah, the summer solstice happened last weekend. And that means the longest day of the year has happened. So in my mind, we peaked it. And now we're on the downward slope to fall, which is really the upward slope to fall, because fall is the best season in the world. It's one of the best. Fall and spring are pretty close for me. So yeah, guys, there's that. We're halfway through the year. Holy moly, guacamole. And I don't know. The older we get, the faster life flies by, and the years feel like they're gone. What are we doing today? My question is this a pumpkin? Is this a pumpkin? Because it's like, these are spring flowers, but I think pumpkins are a fall thing. Not just because I see them everywhere, but because of like nature. Like, isn't that their season? So I'm like, what is it? What color is it? Okay. Anyway, what else is going on? I went to the beach last month, or this month. I'm not out of it yet, but I went to the beach earlier this month, and that was delightful and relaxing. Although the beach was a little windy, so that was not fun. That was actually quite not relaxing, but it was relaxing to just be up in the place we stayed and to just freaking chillax there and just let everything go and be in a different place than the regular life of home, you know? But I've worked really hard to create a life up until this point as best as I could and can, to create a life and a day-to-day routine that I don't really want to escape from. I think that there are hard days and I'm just like, oh, I want to get out of here. But I used to have a lot more of those about 10 years ago, where I just did not want to be doing the work I was doing. I didn't want to be living where I was living. It just felt like everything was a little stressful. You know, I was also living in a big city, and there's a lot of it's a lot. If you lived in a big city, you understand the cityness of it all, the traffic, the people, the sounds, everything. And when I was younger, I never noticed that. Never in a million years. Never in a million years. Because I was also go, go, go. Never in a million years turned inward to be introspective. Never in a million years did meditations, calm down. I would take baths and read, and that was kind of like a meditation for myself without me knowing that's what I was doing. But outside of that, man, I would just be going, and I did not care about the city like stresses. And then I got to a point where I was like starting to create a little bit softer life, trying to slow down because my nervous system needed it. It was almost not by choice, it was by necessity. And that's when the world around me started feeling very chaotic and like I could not function. I wanted to escape it so bad. So I know what it feels like to not have a slower, calmer life, and how to go about creating that, how to build on that, and that it is possible. And so today I thought we could just talk a little bit about how to start crafting and creating your cozy version of your cozy life. And this has been years in the works. I could not have talked about this 10 years ago. Let's really call it 6. Once the global pandemic happened, it really shook things and put things into high gear on finding cozy. Because again, nervous system freaking out. What is going on? What is this world? What is happening? That type of stuff was going on in my mind. And so it has taken years to have trial and error, to try things that stuck or didn't stick, to quit jobs, to close businesses, to move, to downsize, to... Those are a lot of the big ones. But it started small with little rituals. And rituals to me don't mean it's there to change your circumstances. Rituals to me are there to make you feel calmer and better. Rituals to me are for your nervous system. So mine, at the peak of worry, not knowing what was going on in the world, let's just really go back to 2020, 2021, was finding calm in the morning, because it was like already I was waking up anxious. As we all know, the news was awful and there was a lot going on in the entire world that we all live on together. Oh my God. So like if you're watching this in another country, we were all going through it together, which is wild. So my ritual was I would make myself a breakfast first. I'd let the dogs out. They go potty. We sit outside for a little bit. They are not in here with me today. I am so sorry. Do we want the dogs back? Who let the dogs out? Where did they go? So we let the dogs out. They go potty. We sit outside for a little bit. Then we come in. I make the dogs their breakfast. Then I make myself a breakfast. And usually it was just toast and a yogurt. Love a simple breakfast. Make myself a tea or decaf coffee at the time. Take it into the cozy corner. Get on YouTube's. Watch an ambient video or put that on in the background of a medieval town with carriages and people chattering and walking and selling things and making things and people in the kitchen. Put that on my YouTube. And then I would just journal. And that small little bitty ritual helped ground me. It gave me something to look forward to every morning. And it gave my mind space from what was happening outside of me. It brought everything in really close in a loving, grounded, peaceful, safe way. Because so much of everything that was happening outside of us, outside of myself, felt like I could not control it, and I couldn't. So what could I control within my walls, my world, my life? And that's what I would suggest. First, for you to look at if you're new to building cozy habits, routines, a slower life. If you can do it in the morning, I feel like that's the best way to start our day. If you can't, find something at night. I did have a nighttime one too. And the nighttime one was after I was done eating dinner, I would sit at my table. I would give it like an hour after I was done eating. Then I would make a cup of tea, some herbal tea to help me relax. I would make a tea, and then I would sit at my dining room table and I would put my headphones on and I would color, just like we're doing today. And I would drink my tea and I would listen to music and I would color until I didn't want to color anymore. There was no time limit. It was just when I knew I was done, I was done. And really for a while, when I was trying to get my nervous system back to me, reclaiming my nervous system like we do here in the Cozy Corner, we reclaim our calm. reclaiming your nervous system is so needed right now more than ever. When I felt like, I had done that after coloring, I really did not get on my phone. I gave myself real phone checks, like I just need to go to bed or read a book or something, and really reset. There is so much power in resetting your nervous system. And you guys, it can happen in just like one day. Now, when I say reset, kind of look at your nervous system as like a 24-hour or 12-hour, however long you're up for, 12-hour, let's just say, cycle. For me, it's like I wake up pretty neutral, and then either really quickly my nervous system can get like spiked if I get on my phone, or if something's going on, or if I have a busy day. Really quickly it can like spike. But throughout the day, you can kind of bring it back to like a baseline, whether that's a little breathing, maybe it's doing some jumping jacks. Jumping jacks really help to shake out your vagus nerve, like the up and down motion. You can do some jumping jacks. Anything that kind of like shakes your nervous system, slows it down, is a reset for it. So it's not like we reset our nervous system for life and then we're done and we don't ever have to do it again. It just ebbs and flows as we go, but it can become stronger, like your vagus nerve can become stronger to outside distractions, chaos, and you yourself can work through it easier when you like build on these like habits and routines that calm your nervous system down. You can come back to that baseline a lot faster with more repetition as you build it with a routine. It is powerful and it is true, and I highly encourage you to read books on the vagus nerve or start Googling about it, even though Google's like AI now, so we got to be careful, because death to all AI centers, death to all AI. I'm sorry. If it helps you write an email, great. If it's taking over the world and using up all of our water, do we really need it? Maybe we can still use our brains. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, Google mindfully how to tend to your nervous system. What you can do at home. And really that's what creating routines and rituals is doing. It is tending to our nervous system, which then allows us to feel like we are living a slower life. Really let that sink in. Also, I was in a business that I didn't really want to be in anymore. And by stepping away from that to help my nervous system, it changed a lot in my life. It meant downsizing my life. It meant finding what type of work was meaningful or what type of work didn't drain my nervous system. It was altering my lifestyle for that. It was just a lot of introspection too. That is very important when you're trying to create and start new routines, new lifestyle changes, and then acting on it. We can only reflect so much without action, and then it's just hopes and dreams. But when we act on it, that's when the energy moves. That's when the universe responds. That's when we notice some change in us. So definitely go inward, but then we have to be mindful that we make the choices to move toward a slower life or calmer life. How do you feel? Like, are you kind of on the edge of creating a calmer life? Have you done that already? Tell me what's up with you. What's going on? What have you found success in? Or where are you looking for guidance or advice or how to do things differently? And also, I just want to say, finding a slow life was very quiet for me, truly. It wasn't boastful. I didn't talk about it with people, unless it was like close friends and family that were curious, but like it wasn't like showboaty. It really is just for you. cute. Okay. Here we go. We got our little chick colored in. We got our tablecloth colored in. I like it. It is so sweet. It is so cute. And peaceful and calm. And we need more of that in our lives so we can get back to what's really important in our lives. The present moment, finding ourselves, connection with those that we love around us, connection with community, and turning off the outside noise. Gosh, I wish we could rebel and really, really, really turn it all off and get away from it, but we can't do that fully. So the next best thing is to create your own little rituals in the morning, in the evening, and then slowly but surely the energetic train will start creating a slower life for yourself, leading you to different decisions to make, different moves to move, and you'll be so grateful to yourself that you went down this path of a slower, calmer life, because I don't regret any of the decisions that I had to make along the way. I don't regret any of the things that led me to here today. Am I where I want to be? Not yet. I think I'm always kind of wanting to go somewhere else, and that's just going to be part of me. But the calm and the nervous system care and the love I have had to show myself over the last 6 years to get to this place, priceless. Priceless. Look, we have the cozy corner now because of it, y'all. Helping you. Oh, let's give each other a big hug. Oh my God, what a cozy video today. That actually does feel really nice. Give yourself a hug. Okay. Thank you so very much for being here with me today. You could have been anywhere on YouTube, given your energy to all different things, and I'm so grateful if you made it to the end of this video, that you took some time for yourself. This really is showing yourself a little bit of love. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you again real soon.